I've met a couple of times her ex-husband. I'm sure
Meghan's?
Yes, I met him
wow.
personally. He said his ex was a woman from a show called Suits. I didn't know what the show was. I didn't know the woman.
The internet practically exploded last night, and at the center of the chaos was one woman, Meghan Markle. Why? Bethenny Frankel. Yes, that Bethenny, the razor-sharp, fearless former Real housewife who never bites her tongue. She just went public with a secret story that's been simmering for over a decade. It involves Meghan's ex-husband, Trevor Engelson, and a comment so cold, so calculated, so devastatingly precise that people are still trying to pick their jaws off the floor.
In Us Weekly of Harry's dating someone, and I text him to be like, is this your ex? And he's like, yup. And I'm like...
According to Bethenny, Trevor himself once dropped a line that has now become the internet's newest obsession. Oh, she'll close. The way Bethenny said it, the tone, the deliberate pause, the tiny smirk. It felt like she was pulling back a velvet curtain on a strategy Meghan allegedly had in motion long before Prince Harry even appeared in her life. When Meghan heard this clip was circulating, sources say she completely lost it. Pacing, shouting, firing off non-stop messages, demanding answers, and allegedly threatening to correct the narrative in ways that definitely didn't calm the storm, but only added fuel to it.
This brutal takedown of Harry and Meghan, and you remember Frankel, very good friends with Lauren Sanchez.
To understand why this blow hit so hard, you need the full picture. It started innocently enough, or well, Meghan-style innocent. Bethenny revealed that she once matched with Trevor Engelson through mutual friends, long before royal titles, Netflix deals, and worldwide scandals, back when Meghan was just an actress on Suits, grinding through auditions and walking red carpets, a far cry from the globally divisive figure she is today. Nobody was watching. Bethenny said she and Trevor flirted, discussed projects, nothing serious. But months later, she opened a magazine and saw a picture of Harry with some new woman from Suits. Half joking, half shocked, she texted Trevor, "Is this your ex?" His reply, "Yep."
I just want to do what I want to do, and I want to talk about what I want to talk about, and I am giving people directly what they're asking for, that they're missing from me, the humor.
Bethenny, laughing but slightly stunned, typed, "You think she's going to close?" And Trevor's response came instantly, "Oh, she'll close. Not maybe, not we'll see, not time will tell. She will close." As in, she would finish the mission, land the target, secure the outcome. A statement loaded with history, implication, and an unshakable level of confidence, leaving social media in a frenzy. People were screaming, "What did he know? What does this reveal?" Here's the part that allegedly sent Meghan's team into full-blown panic mode. Bethenny didn't just tell the story, she contextualized it. She suggested Trevor, of all people, understood Meghan's ambition better than anyone. He had lived through the early grind, the auditions, the networking, and the carefully planned moves. When he said, "she'll close," it wasn't a guess. It was experience speaking loud and clear.
You are not referred to as that title anymore. So there's a situation now with Meghan Markle where she signed a...
And then, Bethenny twisted the knife with her signature Real housewife flair. She added that, in her opinion, Meghan has always tried to play multiple roles at once: the humanitarian, the Hollywood star, the political voice, the victim, the powerhouse, the mystery, the princess. Bethenny's verdict? You can't ride two horses at the same time. A blunt truth that millions had whispered under their breath, but never dared say aloud. Timing couldn't have been worse. This revelation came right after the Kris Jenner birthday disaster. Bethenny framed Meghan's awkward appearance, the alleged requests to remove photos, and the clash between Hollywood glam and royal humility as part of a larger, consistent pattern. A pattern. Trevor recognized it years ago, and Bethenny claims she observed it from the sidelines. A pattern showing that Meghan absolutely did not want dragged into the spotlight unless it fit her narrative, her control, her game plan. When Bethenny mentioned lost brand deals, past criticism before the Oprah interview, warnings not to speak about the Duchess, or even how harshly people react when you simply question Meghan, it all painted a vivid picture of a meticulously managed public persona, a picture Meghan's PR team has desperately tried to bury since 2020. It suggested Meghan is not just controversial, she was untouchable, or at least she used to be. But this time, the commentary wasn't coming from tabloids, anonymous insiders, or palace watchers. No, it came from a woman who personally knows Meghan's ex-husband, who has deep Hollywood ties, and who has nothing to gain from poking this particular beehive, except the sheer satisfaction of telling the story as she saw it. Nobody else dared. The reaction online was immediate and nuclear. Within minutes, clips of Bethenny saying, "She'll close," spread like wildfire across Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and everywhere in between. Hundreds of thousands of comments flooded in. Trevor knew something. Everything clicked. Meghan had been playing chess since day one, and Bethenny just exposed the entire blueprint. Suddenly, everyone understood why Harry fell so fast, and why the hashtags were absolutely savage. They always are when Meghan trends. But this time it was different. The story wasn't about racism, media scrutiny, or palace politics. It was about strategy, ambition, and motive. And Meghan knows better than anyone. Once the public decides you're calculating, every smile looks rehearsed, every tear seems staged, every move appears part of a master plan. That's the hardest narrative to fight, because once that perception is set, it colours every action and every word.
Describing her new brand coming out, where the name has changed from, I guess, American Orchard to As Ever. And I think
Hollywood insiders, speaking anonymously, say Meghan went into immediate crisis mode. She was on the phone non-stop, pacing, trying to regain control. She felt betrayed, exposed, and completely out of control. Another source claimed she was furious. This fury came straight from Bethenny's revelation. Trevor didn't keep quiet, and the world was believing it. And the wildest part? This is only the first half of Bethenny's revelation, she hinted. There's more conversations, more insight, more first-hand knowledge from Meghan's past that could rewrite the public's understanding of how she rose, how she strategized, and how she ended up in the royal spotlight. And if Meghan reacted this strongly to one forward quote, "Oh, she'll close," then the next wave might just be a catastrophic tsunami. Because once Hollywood smells blood, once the public sees vulnerability, once former friends start talking, everything Meghan has spent years building might begin to crumble. And Bethenny, whether intentionally or not, just lit the fuse. Fallout never hits the way people expect, and the consequences might be even bigger than anyone imagined. It doesn't drop like a hammer, it creeps in like a slow leak, a whisper in the wrong bathroom at the wrong party, until suddenly, it's everywhere. And no one even remembers who started it. That's exactly what happened after Bethenny unleashed her "I know what she's doing with Harry" bombshell. The gossip ricocheted through Hollywood circles, social media, and even quiet dinner tables, leaving everyone trying to catch up to the chaos. At first, Meghan's team tried to play it cool, pretending none of this fazed them. A few anonymous insiders murmured about jealousy, old grudges, the same dusty playbook she drags out every time someone dares speak her name without royal reverence. But Bethenny? She wasn't backing down. She didn't blink, retreat, or flinch. She leaned in harder, fully aware of the impact her words would have. She stepped right back into the spotlight with that Manhattan steel in her voice, making it crystal clear she wasn't moving an inch. On her next live stream, she came calm, not angry, not ranting, just done. "I'm not saying she's evil," she said. "I'm saying there's a pattern. People who get close burn out. People who push back disappear. And the ones she can't control, she tries to close." Her phrasing hit like a cold spotlight, illuminating decades of rumours and whispers that people had always suspected but never seen confirmed. The internet froze on that word, close, like a dart dipped in kerosene. It went viral instantly. TikTok therapists analysed it like a case study. Podcasters dissected every nuance. YouTube commentators broke it down with the intensity of FBI profilers. Meghan's PR team scrambled, but the wildfire had already started, sparking threads, stories, and endless debates. And right in the middle of that chaos, like a ghost slipping out of the shadows, came the strangest twist: Trevor. Trevor Engelson, the ex-husband who had always stayed silent about Meghan, suddenly wasn't so quiet anymore, not talking openly, but lurking, liking posts, watching stories, hovering over Meghan-related content like a man who'd seen everything and remembered it all. It was subtle, but the effect was massive. People read into every action, every click, every view. Old rumours resurfaced. Him claiming she dumped him like a used tissue, mailing her wedding rings back in a padded envelope. True or not, nobody cared. The internet was hungry, and Trevor's sudden presence was a feast. Meghan's PR machine went full throttle. Calls flew. Hollywood influencers got warning messages. Mid-tier YouTubers posted nervous updates. Yeah, guys, been asked to take down my last video legally. Meanwhile, Bethenny dropped a casual selfie caption that read like a digital mic drop, adding another layer of tension to an already combustible situation. The energy was electric. Harry started glitching. His sunny, soft, oversharing Labrador energy vanished. Tension radiated from every frame, every interview. When a pap asked if Bethenny was wrong, he muttered, "I'm not discussing my marriage," and the world practically gasped. Harry, the same man who ran marathon interviews and spilled memoir teas, was suddenly tight-lipped. Something was off, something big. Whispers grew sharper. Was Meghan silencing him? Was he next? Was he stepping into Bethenny's close phenomenon? Inside their Montecito bubble, the mood turned dark and tense, thick with unspoken anxiety, and every assistant, aide, and insider was aware something could snap at any moment. According to fictional insiders in this YouTube universe, Meghan called an emergency meeting with the energy of someone rewriting history by force. She paced, snapped, and declared Bethenny a threat that must be handled. But the exhausted, caffeinated team pushed back. "We can't sue everyone," they warned. Especially not someone who enjoys the fight. When someone cautiously mentioned Trevor, Meghan shut it down instantly. "He won't," she insisted, but the silence in the room said the opposite. Oh, he absolutely might. While her team scrambled, the internet ignited again. Bethenny posted another cryptic line. "Some people build their image on borrowed royalty. Problem is, once the shine fades, the cracks show. No names. No hints. Everyone knew exactly who she meant. By Friday, the conversation mutated. It was no longer Bethenny versus Meghan. It was a larger, uglier question. Was this another Meghan spiral? Another repeat pattern? Critics had been side-eyeing employees, friends, and partners for years. Now, all were dragged into the spotlight by the gravitational pull of this drama. And the phrase Bethenny dropped, "she'll close," became the internet's favourite ominous prophecy. Memes, warnings, TikTok audio templates, they flew everywhere. Some treated it as a joke, some as a prediction. By Saturday morning, Meghan's team vanished. No statements, no denials, no spin, just strategic, eerie silence. Negotiating a counterattack, bracing for the next blow, nobody knew. Bethenny, meanwhile, delivered one final line. "Let the truth sit for a minute. It's loud enough." And loud it was. By then, everyone realised the real wild card wasn't Bethenny, wasn't Meghan, and wasn't even Harry. It was Trevor, the quiet one, the one with history, the one with nothing to lose, and maybe everything to confirm. And with millions of eyes watching, hashtags buzzing like hornets, and Meghan's PR machine suffocating under its own weight, Trevor made his move. He followed Bethenny Frankel on Instagram, and that single tap detonated the internet. If this blew your mind, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment below. You won't want to miss the next chapter of this unstoppable Meghan saga.